I can't take credit for the introduction. A great show was responsible for that.
Ah, my jellyfish brethren are returning. Greetings, comrades.
The best friends jar definitely got it. Very weird. Hope everyone had a happy and healthy holiday. I had COVID last month, so I was suffering. But I am rejuvenated. I have new sneaker pickups, and before I go over the release dates in the month of January 2022, since the last video, this right here, I have a Kyrie 7 Nike by You that I designed, and I went with a Miami Vice type vibe. If you go to a gym, it's most likely that the most worn shoe in the gym is going to be the Kyrie line. And I mean, it's one of these things, I've worn these and I've played in them. And if you like Kyrie's 1 through 6, you're going to definitely like 7. You got Air Zoom Turbo technology by the forefront. You got a mesh upper. It's a really comfortable shoe. You got the Eye of Ra on the back heel tab. I love these lace tabs by the front part of the sneaker. It's just a really clean looking hot sneaker. Amazing traction, great performing. And the second Nike by You that I designed was an Atlanta Hawks type vibe I was going for with this one. And the Hawks have this jersey that they wear that's really incredible. It's the red and the black and this Volt color. So that's the inspiration behind this Nike Kyrie model that I designed. So now I got some Kyrie 7 Heat. This right here is the Question Mid, an Allen Iverson sneaker. I actually went through this on one of the sneaker release review videos that I did. And I said eventually I was going to pick up this sneaker. Well, that time has come. I just got them from StockX at a really good price. And it's an incredible theme. And it's nostalgic for me. It's the Candyland board game. And one thing I gotta tell you is I'm going to show you some photos of the box. The box is just incredible. And it has the characters. It's amazing. You got Mr. Mint, you got Lord Licorice, you got Grandma Nut, and you got Gloppy. It's just incredible what they were able to do with this box. There is one detail in this that's just incredible. If you're really into basketball history, Allen Iverson, his rookie year when he went up against Michael Jordan, had a nasty double cross on him. And if you look in the mud, guess what that is? That's a Jordan 13, and it's the gym red colorway that Michael Jordan was wearing when Allen Iverson did that. And you can see that it is stuck in the mud, and it's symbolizing that AI left Michael Jordan stuck in the mud on that double crossover. One could say it's a very cute detail, and the trolling level on this is A1. That's right, I still have the board game. This thing is really old, but even though it says for ages 3+, this is still a great game. It's a game where you could play drunk. There are some games where it will require too much thinking.
Ow. That hurt my brains.
No, this is perfect. Candyland, as an adult, can be just as fun as it was for you when you were a child. It'll be an adventure. And the last pair. My mother, after Christmas, because with COVID and everything, really wasn't feeling like going out and doing Christmas shopping, she got me this Lego set of the Adidas Superstar Low Shell Toe, and I mean, it is just incredible. I was like any kid growing up in the 90s. Loved Legos, and this right here is just collaboration like very few with the whole Lego set and the Adidas Superstar Shell Toe, a classic model in silhouette, and my love for Legos. I definitely will be rusty putting that together, but I'm going to have a go at it. And when she got me these, at the time, did not have a pair of Adidas Low Superstars. Want to say it was either the 6th or 7th grade the last time I had a pair of Adidas low top shell toe Superstars, and I finally got them back after all these years. So it's been 15, 16 years since I've had these in my possession, and just an Adidas sneaker in general. The last time I had an Adidas sneaker was Derrick Rose's 2nd or 3rd model. This was in 2011, so it would have been his 2nd or 3rd sneaker. So that's the last time I had an Adidas sneaker. So it's been a while. Since that time I had that pair of D Roses, I've been strictly a Nike and Jordan guy. So nice to have a pair of classic Adidas, and nice to have my Adidas Lego sneaker. I'm definitely going to put the Lego sneaker together. I'm going to display it somewhere, and I'm going to have the shell toes right next to it. So that'll be a nice decoration piece. Now, let's get to the heat that will be presented to us in January 22, and the absolute fucking ugly sneakers that'll be coming as well, because there's always a few that are just completely looking like they got...
Oh my God!
So without further ado, let's go over the January sneaker releases for 2022. The date I'm filming this video right now is January 9th, so we're going to go over all the ones that have already been released. The Jordan 13 Retro Court Purple, and I really like this because it's a Sacramento Kings type colorway, and Mike Bibby is a former Jordan brand athlete. He actually had a Instagram live with Fat Joe where he was going through his different PEs, and it was just fire. Amazing sneaker after amazing sneaker. This is reminiscent of what Mike Bibby might have worn when he was on the Sacramento Kings, so for me, this is definitely a cop, and I approve of this one right here. It's not anything that's definitely a must-need for me right now because I have the Bread 13s, which is the one that probably every sneaker enthusiast would rather have before the Court Purples, but I'll definitely pick this up one day, there's no question. So with that being said, I will give it also a woolly seal of approval. Next, the New Balance 550, and I mean, I am not a big New Balance person by any means. I actually just ordered a pair of New Balance basketball sneakers, and you'll see what they are on the next Kicks with Wooly episode, but I will keep that hidden until then. I'm not a huge New Balance guy, and the reason is it's not that I don't dislike this sneaker right here. If this was given to me as a gift, I would proudly keep them and own them. It's just for me, I'm just so much of a basketball sneaker guy and a Nike and Jordan person. I'm always going to go for that, and I would rather get a LeBron, a Kobe, a KD, than a New Balance lifestyle sneaker. This is something that I think is definitely a nice looking sneaker. The Kyrie Weatherman Alternative. Kyrie released a Weatherman colorway earlier, and it was paying homage to the Weatherman KD4. And I really like this. The Kyrie 7, I don't have a general release Kyrie 7 yet, so I definitely like this. I would give these a thumbs up. I don't know if it's not earning Woolly Seal approval status, but it's probably something that I will pick up most likely just because you can never have enough good-looking, comfortable basketball sneakers, and the Kyrie 7 is one of them, so most likely this will be added to my inventory. Next, the Nike LeBron 9 Watch the Throne, and this was a release that came out 10 years ago, but it was extremely limited. Basically, it was a LeBron PE. It was only for LeBron, and basically very few amount of them were distributed. But 10 years later, we are getting a general release of this. It's inspired by that Jay-Z and Kanye West album, Watch the Throne. Obviously a cop for me, and a must-have. It earns Woolly Seal of approval status, no doubt. And the name is Watch the Throne, and I gotta be honest with you, wearing these will definitely make you feel like a king. Another LeBron that released earlier this month was the LeBron 19 Christmas, and other than the Christmas lights going around the red swoosh, I don't see anything about this color scheme that tells me it's Christmas. But, you know, you think red, you think green, you think gold and silver, those are Christmas colors, maybe some maroon, but light blue, orange, and yellow is not certainly Christmassy. This is giving me Miami, Bahamas type vibes. But nonetheless, the LeBron 19 is a good looking silhouette, and this color scheme is nice, so I definitely approve. I give it a thumbs up. We're going to hold off on the Woolly Seal approval, though, from the standpoint that I'm definitely going to get this colorway. It's one that probably I will own because the other LeBron Christmas sneakers I have my eyes on, those are just great colorways, and LeBron wore them on Christmas Day games, so those are the ones I will definitely have before I get this one, but most likely I'll get this at some point. Next, the Nike ACG Air Moab Trail and Brown. This is a sneaker that, I don't hate it, but it really looks like the type of sneaker that people who are walking on a trail in the mountain would wear with a fanny pack. It looks like this would be a great complement to a fanny pack. Yeah, I can't do this. This is a no-go for me. Another sneaker that is to a T, like the last sneaker I just talked about, the Adidas Super Turf Adventure. Again, Adidas and Nike, they must have got together and said, hey, you know what? The people who are wearing the fanny packs, we need shoes for them. And so they designed these two. But again, Adidas and Nike, they're doing a really good thing. They're playing to a niche audience right here, and niche audiences need to be taken care of. And those type of individuals now have a sneaker that have a shoe that they can go after and wear with pride. But these are not for me. Next, on January 12th, we have the Nike Air Huarache in just a basic black and white colorway. And yeah, these are always never going to go out of style, so I sign off on these. I give them a thumbs up. But it's not something I will be obtaining. It's just too plain to me. These right here are really fucking interesting. You got the Prada Adidas Forum high and low. And on the high, you have a backpack on the side of it. It's like a little purse. I don't know what you're going to put in there, but it's like a little backpack. And on the lows, you have it right on the front. These to me are hideous and awful. Like, I would love to talk to the designer of this shoe and be like, what is the objective here? What are we looking to do? I mean, maybe if you're a weed smoker, you could put your marijuana in there. It was on the Travis Scott 6s you had in the side pocket as well, so maybe Adidas is saying, hey, we're going to do that. And it looks like you're storing it in a luxury backpack. Now, this is interesting. On January 14th, you have the Adidas Gil Zero Resto Mod uncrowned. Now, for those that aren't familiar with Gilbert Arenas, he's the guy who infamously brought a gun into the locker room in 2007. And Adidas agreed to give him his own signature sneaker. But when this happened, they dropped him. The gun incident had to have happened like literally 10 minutes after they signed him because there was only 750 pairs of the Gil Zero released. So hopefully Gilbert Arenas does not go touting a gun anymore, and Adidas can make more than 750 pairs, hopefully. Adidas, I guess, has decided that, you know what, enough time has passed with the whole gun in the locker room thing. Bring him aboard now. It looks like on the side of the sneaker that they tried to potentially go with a strap, and how funny would that be, a strap on a Gil Zero? I mean, he did bring the strap. But, you know, I like these. I mean, Gilbert Arenas was a really good NBA player, really entertaining, and quite the personality. I like these. I give these a thumbs up. I don't know if I will grab a pair, but it's certainly a nice-looking silhouette, and this is a really nice colorway. Undercrown is a streetwear brand, so shout out to them for being brave enough to collaborate with Gilbert Arenas. They and Adidas must be holding their collective breath. I wonder if they had a sit-down talk with Gilbert about this, you know. Don't be threatening people with a gun, you know, this time around. We would like to actually make your sneaker. On January 9th, the Adidas Dame 8 Dame time. And Damian Lillard is an exceptional NBA player. He's one of those guys, he plays in Portland, so he doesn't get enough credit and recognition, but all of his silhouettes have looked pretty good. I'm definitely thinking about getting this pair. I definitely like these. I give these a thumbs up. I like on the sneaker it says fourth quarter KO, so it's kind of clever. And it really looks like a comfortable sneaker, so I'm definitely going to have to get these, I think, and wear them on court and see how they perform. And they look hot as well, so that never hurts having some heat on the floor. On January 15th, the Air Jordan 4 Retro Red Thunder. And this right here is definitely thumbs up, Muscat, and woolly silver approval. No doubt about this. This is, I mean, the classic Chicago Bull colorways. You got black and red, so this is something that you can't pass up. Again, it's not something I'm going to be thinking about getting immediately, but eventually I will get these, and it'll be interesting to see what the price is on StockX and Goat and Stadium Goods. But I don't think you're going to have to break the bank on the secondhand market for these. Adidas Y3 Runner 4D Halo. I mean, if you stepped on someone's face in these, I think you could do severe damage. What's fucking going on in the middle of this sneaker right here? It's like you got like string going through the mesh top and then on the midsole as well. It looks like something that's taken over it. It's like a parasite of something. You know that show Monsters Inside Me? That looks like what's going on with this. You know that show Monsters Inside Me? That's what looks like's going on here. On January 20th, the Nike LeBron 9 South Coast. It looks hot. I like it. Thumbs up. You bet your sweet ass I'm definitely going to get this sneaker. It gets a woolly seal approval. Any LeBron retro, unless it's an absolutely hideous colorway, most likely I will pick up. On January 21st, you have a Bathing Ape Reebok Club C releasing, and the Reebok Club C is a classic silhouette. I like these. Thumbs up. Solid job, Reebok. Now, what you did not do a solid job of is this. The Bathing Ape Reebok Instant Pump Fury. This sneaker, this silhouette, whatever the hell is going on here is just completely fugly. That's right, I did a Mean Girls reference. You know what, though? It's deserving for this sneaker right here. Reebok did this right, though. On January 21st, you have a Reebok Answer 4 Eagles dropping, and I don't know if anyone knows this, but Allen Iverson wore a personalized custom Philadelphia Eagles jersey, and this is paying homage to that moment, and this is definitely thumbs up, woolly seal approval, all that, you know. This right here is just too good to pass up. Allen Iverson, and it's also a sentimental moment that every Allen Iverson fan remembers of him wear the customized Philadelphia Eagles jerseys. So, yeah, this is a no-brainer for me. On January 25th, you have an Adidas Dame 8 dropping in this just black and white colorway with an off-white sail type bottom on the outsole. I mean, yeah, thumbs up. I like it. The Adidas Gil Zero Resto Mod Hibachi. This right here, thumbs up. I enjoy this. I'm really liking this color scheme, and the 3 stripes on the bottom heel tab of this sneaker is really eye-catching for the Gil Zero. So this sneaker was a collaboration with the Hibachi style chain Benihana, and only 1,000 pairs were released when this sneaker dropped. And these have Benihana's logo on the back of the heel, and only 1,000 pairs were released, and they were only in Washington, D.C. in this colorway. You have the Nike Kyrie Infinity Chinese New Year 2022. The Kyrie 8, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be every bit as good as the other Kyrie sneakers, even though Kyrie basically put Nike on blast and said he hated the sneaker and he had nothing to do with the design, so that's a little alarming and concerning, but we'll see what happens. Nike usually gets these things right with its performance basketball sneakers, but this is a nice colorway. I definitely sign off on this. I give this a thumbs up. There you have it, some of the releases for the major sneaker brands in the month of 2022. If you enjoyed this Kicks with Wooly episode, please hit that like and subscribe button down below, as well as that notification bell, so you are notified about the next Kicks with Wooly episode. I am Ryan Wooly, signing off humbly saying,